Hannah, it's a Monday! And for once, in what seems like the longest time, I am actually making a video on the day I'm supposed to. Go me! So, we have just started getting back in the swing of things with school, and I kind of basically took off winter break because it was really hard to make a video when there's everybody in my house and noises. And you don't want to hear noises. So yeah. So getting back to school has been interesting because we had to finish second, sleep. Darn. So, I think I'm going to devote today's video to a little reading list that I am doing currently, working on reading. There's a lot of books for being all read at once. Ugh. Hi Hannah, it's a Monday, and guess what? I'm actually making a video. So, I think I'm going to devote today's video to what am I reading? And surprisingly, this can make a pretty long video because I'm reading a lot right now. First up on the list, we have, on my Kindle, Pride and Prejudice. I have been trying to read this book since summer, but I keep getting interrupted and then I have to start over and read it because I don't remember things. And it's really good, it's written very beautifully, and it's humorous, even though you don't think of, like, I don't know what century it is, like 1800s England being funny, but somehow it is, and I like it. So hopefully I will be finishing that, and I am watching movies to go with it with, you know that guy in Nanny McPhee who's like the dad in the first one? Yeah, he's Mr. Darcy in the one I'm watching, and it's like a series, so it's pretty good, and it follows the book really accurately, which is always good. And then I'm going to watch the Lizzie Bennet Diaries, which I am super excited about because I haven't seen them yet. And I want to read the book before I get spoilers from that. Next up, we are going to approach the not as fun side of life. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. This was suggested to me through an ACT online class I'm taking, and it's good because it's like college level reading material, but it's like extremely cynical and weird. I mean, it's basically a book about how to get rich, which I guess in itself is kind of a topic that lends itself to being cynical, but, you know, I just kind of hoped you could get rich by being nice, and apparently you can't. Next up, we are going to approach a fun side of life, which I always enjoy. A very light-hearted novel. We have Just Listen by Sarah Dessen. I have read this before. It is beautiful. I don't know. I spent hours last night just staying up reading it because it's that good. And it's just so good. And sad and happy and beautiful. And it's probably my favorite by her. And everyone should read it who enjoys teenagery things, because it's a very teenagery and very girl book. Next up, we are going to look at 2 books I haven't actually read or started reading yet, but I'm sure they'll be fine. These were also recommended by my ACT online prep class, and I went to the library to pick them up so I could have lots of reading material. And so we have Myth, Lies, and Downright Stupidity, which I am told is a book about myths in like history classes that are taught at like the high school level, and like why they're wrong and stuff. It's by John Stossel, who's like an economist, that thing, you know, like money, supply, demand kind of stuff. And he's probably pretty cool. I've watched some of his like clips when I was in economics, and you know, he's a cool dude. Next we have The World is Flat, which talks about what happened on 9/11, I believe. And I haven't read anything, but like how there was like a boom of like globalization. I'm not entirely sure because I haven't read it. So that was recommended by the ACT class. The things about these books is they're like college level reading, so they're probably not the most enjoyable things to read, but they're good for you to read. And finally, something I started before winter break and have not gotten very far in, we have Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, which unfortunately I have a book that has the movie poster on it, which always makes me upset because I like the original book covers so much better because they're just so much more fun. But I do love him because he's a beautiful person. I can't remember his name right now, and he has a new movie coming out. He's playing like Moses or something, or Noah, I'm not sure, in some like religious movie. So that will be fantastic. But yeah, good lighthearted read, part of a series. It's very funny. I had read this before and I went back and I had forgotten how incredibly hilarious it was that I was like reading it during class, and I just started laughing, like giggling, because I don't laugh out loud in school. Well, I do, but not when reading. And so that's that. That is everything I am attempting to read within like 2 weeks' time. So there we go. I haven't really been up to much lately because I'm not in a sport or anything, so I really should not have any excuse as to why I haven't been doing videos, but oh well. So I'm going to go do homework now, and I will see you tomorrow/Friday/every day because why not? And bye!